Oh. What is this?
It appears the Sony protected us during the crash.
He must not reach the clock.
Thanks for the help, guys. What? I'll give them back.
Ratchet, we do not have a lot of time. Destroying the Armada will not keep Nefarious away from the clock for long.
There's no time to contact galactic authorities. That means it's up to us.
And damn right it's up to us. Anyway, guys, welcome back to Ratchet and Clank, A Crack in Time. And one thing I want to say to Clank, yeah, we're not going to be giving back the Zony, dude. We're going to be keeping them for ourselves, and yeah, we're going to take over the universe with them. All 40 Zony. Anyway, enough of that. But yeah. Anyway, welcome to planet Morcon. Morcon, something like that. Yay, Dr. Nefarious got the upper hand, which is kind of cool. I kind of like that. It has a little bit of a twist. You think you're going there for the final battle, the final confrontation with Dr. Nefarious, when all of a sudden you kind of get thrown out and says, screw you! I am not going to do what you think you're going to do. So yeah, like I said, Dr. Nefarious' station, is the last area, which is truth, but it's not the last area at the exact same time.
Praise Orvis! I have visitors. Have you come to hear about the historic Battle of Gmilick Valley?
Actually, we're trying to stop an evil mastermind from...
Splendid! It all started years ago, when I was just a child. Chief Zahn Gribnak was manning his post at the Arundai outpost, when suddenly... Desperate to protect our village, Gribnak led a team of undertrained, poorly equipped soldiers into battle. Sadly, victory would not be theirs. Chief Gribnak and his noble lot were captured, imprisoned, briefly pardoned, imprisoned again, and killed. The death of Zahn left us defenseless. Without him, Commander Argos laid waste to our village by destroying the Arundai floodgate. It was a crushing defeat. Oh, if only Zahn had been here to defend us against Argos. I guess you can't change the past.
Ratchet, I believe I may have a way to help the Fongoids and give us a ride. Head to that time rift. Sigmund, come in. I need you to stabilize a time portal into the Battle of Gmilick Valley.
Accessing Briga's Almanac now, sir. Got it. Stabilizing time rift in 3, 2, 1.
Convenient plot devices, convenient. You know, the first time I actually came here to Gmilick Valley, I went past this guy, and this guy was sitting there telling me that history lesson. I was just like, what the hell is going on, buddies? Pointless history lesson is pointless. It has nothing to do with the actual game and Dr. Nefarious and whatever, but hey, I'll take it. It adds another level to the game. But yeah, so cool. This battle that we're going to be coming up into is kind of a little difficult. I'll talk about it a little bit later on as we're going into it.
Attention, miserable creatures. This is Commander Argos. Pursuant to Article 17 of the Agorian Code of Interstellar Acquisition, this sector now belongs to me. Leave now, or face execution by firing squad.
So, yay, the Battle of Gmilick Valley. Cool. This is actually kind of difficult. It's just like a whole bunch of Agorians throwing stuff around, fireballs going everywhere, cluster bombs exploding in your face, and on top of it all, they have shields too. So yeah, you're gonna be sitting here trying to dodge cluster bombs, shoot Agorians, and also trying to steal their shields from them at the exact same time. Yeah, try to do that and do commentary at the exact same time. I am so glad I'm kind of, well, I'm glad and I'm not glad that this is post-commentary. It's just like, I wish I had my original commentary of this, but then again, like I said, if I did have my original commentary, it would have ended up being 4 parts. These 2 parts would have ended up being 4 parts and whatever. But I kind of streamlined it, so I don't know. I don't like editing my Let's Plays a lot. It's just one of those things that you just kind of... I would have gone and re-recorded this had this game not have an autosave feature. But since this game has an autosave feature, I'm kind of screwed. I'm kind of SOL to the point where I'm just like, okay, either I put this game on hiatus while I work up to the point in this game where I'm at now, and if I do, I might do something completely different, like with the battle complex, being able to not do the, or being able to do the 2 challenges or whatever, or something may change in the game that I want to show on screen, but I can't because I'm doing it off screen for the thing. So I'm just sitting here weighing my choices. I'm like, I don't really want to put this game on hiatus in order to actually catch up, and also would put a lot more work on me, which would also mean at the exact same time that I wouldn't have any videos to upload for the next few weeks. So yeah, I'm just sitting here like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it this way, just so I have stuff to upload. Yeah, might as well do it this way. But anyway, so yeah, the Gmilick Valley, if you know how to avoid stuff, it's not too difficult, but it just seems like it's endless. It's just like, really? These Agorians keep on transporting out of nowhere, and it's just like, ah. Well, the good thing about the magnet cannon that I'm using right now, they do disable the Agorians for a certain period of time, so yeah, if you want to use that. Anyway, coming up to a freaking cutscene again. Yay.
What are you doing out of the shelter? Your mother will be very disappointed.
But this Lombax is here to help us.
I'm Ratchet. This is Clank.
I'm Zan. This is Toofer and Enot. Gmilick, go take shelter with the others. We'll protect the floodgate.
Yeah, going to protect the floodgate is not going to be as easy as it sounds. Trust me, guys. We have to take out 2 Hydras. Not any normal Hydras, mind you, but actual armored Hydras. They are a lot harder than the Hydra tanks that we fought in Krell Canyon. By a long shot. Just because they have armor on them, they also have improved armaments on them, and because Agorians are joining in the battle, and stuff is just flying every which way. So, yeah, be careful around these guys. They can kill you without you realizing it. Or, well, you'll realize it if you get killed, but still, the thing is that, you know, just be careful. Be careful when you're facing them. I tried sniping them. Sniping them really doesn't do a lot of damage at all, but it does allow you to actually get a little bit more reaction time to their attacks. So if they are firing stuff at you and you actually see it coming to you, you exit out of the aiming mode, and then just basically jump out of the way. The one thing I do wish about my sniper rifle is I wish I had upgraded it a little bit. But the thing is, the sniper rifle is not really my favorite weapon to use. There's not a lot of places where it's useful at all. It's useful at Krell Canyon. It's useful here. Those are the only two places that I know of that the sniper rifle is actually useful. Everywhere else, you're pretty much hopping around and trying to avoid a lot of shit, a lot of stuff, just to actually try and, you know, land a hit or being able to try and not die yourself. So, I don't know. It's one of those things that if you're good at sniping, and sniping is the thing you want to do, by all means, go ahead and use it. I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to say what weapons you should or should not use. I'm just going to go ahead and give my recommendations. But that's about it. That's about it with you know, I kind of don't like people when they're doing LPs that they're like, oh, you should do this. Or, you know, people who are actually doing LPs. And I read down in the comments of people saying, oh, you could have done this. I mean, if it's a suggestion, I can understand. But if they're saying, oh, you should have done this, it would have been easier. There's more than one correct way to play a game. So, yeah, just because your playing style is good for you, it may not fit the playing style of another person. So, go and take that into consideration. Yeah, I kind of wish people would have a little bit more of an open mind. So, yeah, but whatever.
Has expired. Stand by for execution.
Man, I got caught up in my story or my little rant there that I kind of forgot that there was a cutscene immediately after destroying that second Hydra tank. Holy crap!
We have to find some of those vine seeds.
I do not understand. How will seeds help us defeat the Agorians?
Trust me.
I have no idea how the seeds will help us defeat the Agorians either, Clank. We're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna say, hey, let's go ahead and do some gardening amidst this entire chaos. Not to be confused with Chaos Emeralds, but chaos nonetheless. But yeah, so there's, just like with, what's that? Xanathar, Planet Xanathar. You have to go around and plant 3 things. And you're just like, how's this gonna help us? Because we're in the past, you know, going around and planning stuff for the future. How is it going to help us now? I don't know. It confused me the first time. I'm just like, okay, I'll do this. I don't know how it'll help us, but yeah. But yeah, you'll find out as time goes on that my nose is actually running. Wow, holy crap, nose. Why are you choosing to run at a time like this when I'm commentating over stuff? Ah, crap. Anyway, so yeah, we'll go ahead and do more stuff. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna just go run and blow my nose real quick.
I'm moving into position.
What were the chances that would happen?
You do not want to know.
Come on, let's get back to the present.
Really, Ratchet, you do not want to know what that is, how often that works out. But, wow. Oh, this freaking cold is going to be the death of me. It's getting everywhere. Ugh. You know what? After I finish this, I'm gonna... Ow. My face. And But I'm gonna go and try and find a roll of tissue paper or something. Ow. Sorry for knocking the microphone. But yeah, anyway, go around and actually go face a boss fight. Woo!
1 Lombax against the Class 3 Agorian space cruiser. You should have left the galaxy with the rest of your kind.
You know, if you're gonna make this personal, dude, you gotta make sure you have the firepower to deal with Ratchet. You know, you're gonna have to sit there and be like, do I have enough of this stuff to actually kill a Lombax that's out for blood now? You know, with stuff, with this guy right here really irks me. You're being irksome. But anyway, with this boss, you just shoot him and pull Versafuses out. He's just like a glorified Hydra tank, basically. Yeah, he does run away every once in a while, but he'll always be back. I kind of found that annoying at times where he just, you know, I got a good lock on him, and then all of a sudden he dips down below the horizon to where I can't hit him at all. Meh. I think after this Versafuse, he will call down some minions to help him out.
Realize who you're messing with. Commander Lord Argos, the Butcher of Cornelius.
Yeah. We know who you are, dude. You're gonna die by my hand, or well, by Ratchet's hand, or gun, or buzz blades, or whatever you want to call it. But meh. Anyway, come back here, dude. Where are you and where did you go? Who can it be now? An Agorian who's freaking power hungry on a power trip? Yeah. You know, I don't want to listen to your yap anymore, so you must die. Goodbye, Mr. Agorian. Don't want to see your face no more. I'm sorry, that's probably one of the coolest lines of a dying person ever.
Is there anything we can do to repay you?
Well, now that you mention it, we'd love to use that ship.
Well, it might take some time to fetch it out of the creek, but when we do, it's all yours. Now, if you'll excuse us, we must tend to the other villagers now.
And with that, we have changed history yet again. Yay. Anyway, let's go ahead and head back into the present and see if anything has changed, if we can actually get a ride off of this space rock and whatever. And you two, what are you doing? You're not going to be able to afford this $2,500 $250,000 armor piece thing. English? What is that?
Oh, hey! You're early! The reenactment doesn't start until tonight.
Reenactment?
Well, sure! Of the historic Battle of Gmilick Valley. It was a shining victory in Fungoid history. Say, do I know you two? You look awfully familiar.
Nope. First time here.
And our second. We were just admiring your Agorian space cruiser.
She's perfectly restored. I was going to take her up for the show, but her batteries are dead.
I believe we may be of assistance. If we were to bring back a few battery bots, would you allow us to borrow your ship?
Well, I suppose that'd be okay. So long as I got it back in time for the show. If you find any
now, when I was going through and recording this the first time, that little scene right there, for some odd reason, glitched out on me and didn't have the audio for it. So, what I basically had to do is I basically had to go around and see if they actually had the cutscenes on YouTube and pull the audio from there. Thankfully, I actually found one that had pretty good audio, so yeah. I was sitting there looking at my PS3 and my game case, Crack in Time game case, during that cutscene. I was just sitting there like, did my game just break? Because something is missing here. But, yeah. Anyway, before we go around and actually pick up the battery bots for them, for the Fongoids, there's a couple things we need to collect. Or, well, we can actually come back here and collect later, but I might as well collect them now since we're in the vicinity. Hello, Gold Bolt. Yay. Like I said before, don't expect all 40 gold bolts in this LP. If I do, it would have, this LP would go for another few parts, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm planning on doing a couple bonus episodes anyway, so yeah, whatever. But there's also a Zoni in here somewhere. It's actually up above on top of the cliff off to our right now.
I can't swim! Mama, your little boo-boo needs help! Mama!
Priceless! Best Argos impersonation I've ever heard.
Truth. That is very truthful right there. But, yeah. I like going around and actually listen to the NPCs talk and just kind of see what their thoughts on the situation are. It's always interesting. I love it when games do that. Now, I don't know if I've talked about this beforehand, but you know, with games nowadays, they love to have like dialogue all over the place during the gameplay. I think too much dialogue is too much dialogue, and you need to find like a happy medium. You know, going around and exploring stuff, you don't need to have dialogue all the time. You don't need to have it 100% of the time there. I find that it detracts from what you're doing, because sometimes when they have that in games nowadays, they have important details with it and you need to listen to it. But the thing is, I'm focusing on other tasks at hand. If I'm focusing on other tasks, I'm going to be ignoring stuff that's going to be playing on in the background, you know, dialogue-wise. But meh. Anyway, with that, let's go ahead and get off of this blasted rock and get back to Nefarious' space station, shall we?
Okay. Altimeter, thruster, warp drive.
Perhaps we should read the instruction manual.
See? Nothing to it. And now the booster.
That is the radio.
Oh, hold on, I'll just... Go. That knob wasn't supposed to pop off, was it?
Why do I even bother?
Because you're Clank and you kind of wanted Bug Ratchet. Anyway, basically all this is just getting to my ship, because I don't want to go face off with Nefarious right now. So, yeah, let's go ahead and destroy all these guys and say goodbye to Dr. Nefarious' stations and get on board the Aphelion. And, so, thank you guys for watching. This is Young for this signing off, saying keep things frosty.